Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU for Relentless Push East continued. Well, we finally have started the downfall of Great Britain. We won 2 back-to-back naval engagements, and I am very, very thrilled. So at the moment, we have now been able to cross the Straits of Gibraltar and attack their troops quite well, in fact, so I'm expecting things to go very poorly for them. And I think our navy will even stop them from being able to retreat, so this should be a stack wipe, as there's no military access. But just in case we do have any issues, they have a fair few light ships and things. I'd rather not take any losses if avoidable. So we're going to quickly go ahead and let's detach the obsolete ships. Oh, apparently we have a few that need upgrading. No, we have... Oh no, maybe that was the other fleet that we have. Okay, so we've got 12... Yeah, these guys. Let's go ahead and quickly send them away. They're also in pretty bad condition, so we do not want them nearby. In fact, let's quickly make sure that our admiral is able to help them out. We'll go ahead and... Actually, no, what we'll do, we'll select these guys first. We'll create a new unit. We'll sort by condition. And then we'll get rid of all of the weak ones. Yeah, everybody else can stay, and then we'll select you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to merge the others and get them all out of there. We don't want to lose any heavy ships if unnecessary. You neither with the transports or the light ships, as that will definitely give us a little bit of a morale hit when these guys pop back out, which I would rather avoid. So either way, we've got that sorted. We're about to fight them there. We've got some troops over here in America. We're marching over to deal with their stacks. A couple of reinforcements, and then some of these other troops are also able to do what they're doing. And I believe down in Africa we also have some mercenaries. We're bringing them across there. We're trying to get rid of Great Britain's troops because they're being a pain in the butt. And unfortunately we didn't have anyone there, so we had to go ahead and mercenary up. But either way, that is a lot to say that we finally got another victory, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and... Actually, where are their troops? Are they... Oh, they're escaping on the transports. You know what? That's fine. We'll stay here. We'll take this fort. That'll help us out. We are at minus 13%, which is rather nice for our war score. We were previously in the 30% at some point a few episodes ago, so it is a nice change. We should be able to go ahead and deal with these guys. That will be ideal. Looks like we've caught out a small regiment of troops there. Looks like the Russian La Plata subject is bringing in a whole heap of troops as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very bad situation for a few people. But we'll just do what we can do. Let's see. You guys are attacking. That should be fine. You fellows should be trying to catch on up as well. Where will they be? Over here? Oh no, they're trying to go north, and you know what? We have the people in place. We'll have a battle in the 19th of December, so I suppose we should go ahead and consolidate. We outnumber them pretty substantially, so I'm not really too concerned about the specifics to their logistics of their front line. We will be more than sufficiently capable of dealing with them. Let's go ahead and see what have we got. Expanding influence. Gain a claim or lose power. Sure. A claim is fine by me. That's another solid victory. Another stack wipe. And then... Where to go? Oh, you know what? I reckon these guys can have that sorted. Maybe we go ahead and we... swing around this direction. I know we were going to have them go over the north, but what I think we do is we quickly cut off the coastal route as well, just to make sure that they cannot slip by. These guys will go ahead and, well, they should be taken care of by our subjects. They're heading in, yeah, the alternate direction, so I guess we can just go ahead and chase them down, and we'll see how it all pans out. Alright, competitive advantage, trade steering, yes. We will absolutely take that. Oh, and you know what? We have a whole heap of money, so we should go ahead and keep on spending that. That would be the obvious choice. Let's go ahead and keep working with you, though. We're going to go ahead and we're going to finish off the last of the grand shipyards that we have not got in place already. We want to make sure that we can build a navy as fast as we can and cause as much trouble to Great Britain. There we go. We'll go ahead and build up the remainder. That'll be fine. And then anywhere else? Just 2 more. Okay, so that is everything around here. All of Italy already had one. Okay, I'm comfortable with this. And then, you know what? We also need... I think we go ahead and we build a grand shipyard over here. We'll give it improvement, but if we're fighting some of these... Oh wait, we already have a whole bunch over here. You know what? We'll keep that as is. Actually, you know what? No. We'll build one there, just on the off chance we really need to repair over there. That'll be what we'll do. We still have a whole heap of money. Do we have any other great projects that are particularly worthwhile? Obviously, in our territory is good. Let's see. Malbrook Castle, that gives us defensiveness, mercenary cost. Well, you know what? Garrison size. Garrison size could be handy. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and boost that up. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and spend a little bit of manpower because it's not that important. Alright, so that's done and dusted. Let's give that a day. And then... Oh, we need a bit more money. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and invest elsewhere. I don't really care where we go. Production value. Oh, yes, absolutely. We'll invest in those. That's a good couple of ducats. That should be very nice. Still any sign here? No, we're just working on that siege. They're still trying to escape. Everybody here seems in good condition, so we're not too concerned about that. Any of these... Let's go ahead and... Can we upgrade? We need 300 ducats for these. That's a couple of light ships and transports. I suppose we could. Otherwise, I think maybe what we do is we will select everybody else that is finished. We'll leave you behind and we will get you to group up. Yeah, give ourselves as much strength as possible. That should be fine, and yeah, I suppose that's what we need to do. Do you see a navy down here? Yeah, okay. Oh, and you know what? You're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Let's just go ahead and disband. Yeah. I don't think we're really going to make too much use of you. We can fix other things up at a later date. Let's see. Oh, we also have a fair few heavies up over here. Right, I completely forgot about all of you. What we need to do is... We have far more than they do. Let's go ahead and quickly sail across here. Let's see if we can help out our subject reclaim some of their land. That would be good. Also, too, if we can deal with some of their navies, that would be good. Yeah, I wish there was a hunt enemy armies and navies button as far as missions were concerned. Actually, no, we have a hunt enemy fleets, don't we? Yes, we do. How silly. Alright, but either way, we'll go back and deal with that, but unfortunately there isn't one for the manpower side of things. But that just is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep on marching forwards. We'll see what we can get done. Looks like we had a victory. Looks like... Yeah, the 13 colonies lost a ship. That is excellent. Let's go ahead and now tell you to go ahead and... hunt enemy fleets in the Caribbean? Sure, that seems like a plan. They should go ahead and recoup when they need to. I think they do that automatically. Yeah, I think that they do. So they should stick together. That'll be fine. That we can start them doing some good work there. And then I guess we can just quickly check in and manage what's going on around here. Alright, so we've got troops. Let's go ahead and... where are they going? I think we'll quickly move up over here. That should give us a few options for attacking. As for... Oh, we still have another set of Yeah, another army. Let's go ahead and we'll march down across. And we did lose a general somewhere. I don't know where it was, but unfortunately I may have clicked away from that a little bit too soon. But either way, it's not the be all and end all. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time once more. I don't think, yeah, traveling slow is going to be that effective. Looks like Halifax is over. Looks like... what's going on here? 13 colonies. You're down to 130. Down to 180. Louisiana's down to 99. Yeah, these guys are getting slowly but steadily sieged down. And we do have the numbers. Yeah, as long as they take some wise engagements, we should be pretty well set with things. Alright, it's just difficult for us to micromanage against an AI. It is one thing that the computer does have beat on us, but either way, it is what it is. Oh look, they want out again. I don't think we particularly care. Siege of Gibraltar is over. Hip hip huzzah. Now let's see about doing some more damage. I do think... do we just chill out here and just loot? You know, let's just stay in the mountains, keep it nice and defensive. There's no reason to be traveling elsewhere. Let's just double check and see how we're going in this naval battle. They have a far higher amount of engagement width than us. I'm not 100% sure as to why that is, because it's, what is this? From technology, naval engagement, Seahawks. Okay, so they've got a, they've picked up a new modifier since I last checked. Yeah, that's it though, the Seahawks. One of my favorite movies is, what is it? What is it? You've got, yeah, the Seahawk. Yeah, Errol Flynn. Fantastic movie, grew up on that one. That is a fantastic one, and you'd probably know it by the whole dagger going down the sail. Yep, I believe that was the original one. Or either that or it was Captain Blood. It was one of the two, but either way, two fantastic movies that are well and truly worth watching if you ever get the chance. Oh, and looks like the Africa has had the luckiest day that they could have ever asked for. They survived on 0%. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and we will dock on up and we will get a little bit of a repair up and going. We also have another army up over here. Oh. Can we force march and catch you? Alright, I think what we'll do is we might just quickly double check and make sure that we get this all sorted. We'll go ahead and tell... Oh, what are you doing? You're marching all the way down here? I don't even know what their plans are, but it seems to be something, alright. Alright, but again, we'll just see what we can do. Looks like another battle in a bay has gone into our favor, which is fantastic news. What are your mission settings? Repair threshold. Okay, so let's go with... yeah, we'll just leave it at, you know, let's go to slightly damaged. Let's just make sure that they do get the help that they need. We don't want to lose them unnecessarily. But again, defeating their navies is going to be very, very good for us. So we'll see what that leads to. Hopefully if we can get enough in our favor, our subjects will be able to start bringing their navies into position as well. But again, until then, it's going to be a little bit of time. Alright, so let's see. We've got an army stack over here. Let's go ahead and take them on in the grasslands. We have significant number advantages. You, my friend, can go ahead and... we're going to chase you. Yeah, we just need to keep on corralling them and we will be in a very good spot. A siege of a fort is over. Looks like that's good for us. We still have more money, so you know, let's go ahead and work on a few more of those counting houses, as we saw those were fairly delightful. There we go. More money is always good. Conversion successful. Yeah, here we go. Alright, and apparently we now have a new Tsar. Yes, Ivan the 6th. Huh. Okay, so we now have At the age of 15, yeah, 232, not amazing, but it could certainly be worse. We're now at minus 5% as well. How does that sit with the Holy Roman Empire? Looks like... Are we ever going to be able to get your vote? We need at least 300. I suppose if we swung... Let's see. We need all of you, really. Yeah, and that hegemon is really hurting us. Aggressive expansion disappearing is certainly useful, though. Heck, so the Emperor would vote for us. Huh. Okay, so you know what? We're already maxed out with mines, it seems. Yeah, aggressive expansion's disappearing. We need at least another 85. Let's see. Trust and favors, that's all fairly solid. Maybe we go ahead and we offer... we could potentially get someone to reduce opinion, but that'd be a last break effort, because that'll cause us issues otherwise. And they would be willing to break an alliance. Huh. Well, that would certainly swing things slightly further in our favor, because that alliance is 30. That would then mean that would only be 50 reasons. We could potentially influence them as well. That'd be another 25. You know what? I think we hold off for now, because I think we can only tell people to break an alliance once. But that'll have to be... yeah, a later issue, and we can not currently afford all of their things. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and go over here. We'll start going to improve relations with you guys. We could also royal marry. You know what? We have plenty of power. Yeah, we'll see if we can start scoring some alliances and things. Again, if we can... I was thinking that maybe we just go ahead and dismantle the HRE, as it has been such an absolute thorn in our side. But at the same time too, if we could get it, it's been a lifelong... well, yeah, campaign-long thing. It would be nice to have if we could have it, so we'll see what we can do. But either way, we've got a couple of battles that are about to happen, so let's just see how that all plays out. Looks like the first one was a stack wipe, which is fantastic. We'll reinforce our buddies in the mountains, so that'll be dangerous. As for these guys, another stack wipe in the grasslands. You fools are well and truly caught on out. Unless 29th, 30th? No, you're heading... There we go. We'll be there on the 1st of August, and they'll be moving on the 5th, so we'll catch them. Come on, guys. We need you to arrive. There we go. And that turns the tables absolutely in our favor. More victories. It appears that we have a zealot for a Tsar, so we're going to have a whole heap of extra missionary strength. Let's see if we can chase them down. I don't know where we're going, but we're going to do what we can. So what does that leave our enemies with? 135, 95, and 93. Okay. They're not able to take anything else. All of this seems fairly safe still. Yeah, okay, they're in big trouble. Okay, so let's keep on moving. Oh yeah, let's also go ahead and make sure that our navy is repairing. We have some obsolete ships that need upgrading. We'll go ahead and... let's see, what do we need? Oh, you know what? Your light ships and transports. Well, you know what? We'll take the light ships and we will send them over to our light ship port. And then all of you will do something similar. And then I guess we go ahead and we spend some more money on some more ships. Yeah, let's go with some more 3-deckers. We'll boost up what we can. Oh, we are going through a whole heap of sailors. That does make a bit of sense, as that is rather expensive. But I think what we'll do... yeah, we'll give it a couple more weeks and we'll join up together. But I think what we may... do we go ahead and we give this a shot? Like, it's not out of the question. I feel like we could possibly do it. What is our next idea? Let's just double check. So this will be February of 83. February of 83. So that's still a year and a half. But that'll give us extra heavy combat ship ability, which is absolutely necessary. The ship durability as well, and then we're basically set. Although that morale of navies, and the question is, can we really hold out for another, what, 5 years? Oh, well, 5 years? So let's see. That's about a year and a half. So that'll take us to about 3, and then 4 years worth of fighting. Is that really worthwhile? You know what? I think the answer is yes. Yep. I know of the sunken cost fallacy and all of that jazz, but I am electing to ignore it. I don't think we have much of a choice, really. I want what we want, and I'm not really willing to give it up. These clowns are in a savannah. We do outnumber them. We could do with a little bit more morale, so I suppose we'll wait a month. But then we'll go ahead and just move on forwards. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and march on. Let's go ahead and consolidate. We have Streltsy. They're fantastic. We can chase the... They're all from the Newfoundland or maybe the 13 colonies. Let's go ahead and chase them further. You, my friends, can just go ahead and autonomously siege. That's what I think you do. Yeah, we'll re-siege what has been taken, and then we will start occupying and obliterating what does remain. That should be good. Yep, that was a solid victory. Let's go ahead and work on the fort. We want to make sure that that goes by as fast as possible. Looks like you guys are about to engage with... oh man, that's so many troops to kind of deal with. You know what, when do we arrive? 23rd of September? Fine. We'll just shift consolidate. We'll make sure that that is... we'll just make sure that if everybody is there, we can take them on. Yeah, they don't even have full morale. This is going to be an absolute massacre. And no, they managed to retreat. Alright then. Well, unfortunately for them, that means we get to fight them again and milk them for more and more war score, so that's good. We've got a couple of British Louisiana for us to deal with. That should be fine. We did take that siege, so let's go ahead and get you marching. Let's go ahead and start you marching this direction. I think that's the weakest assaulting side at the moment, so that'll have to do. We do still need to catch... I don't even know where these guys are gone. Yeah, see, this is where being able to chase down enemy armies would be particularly nice, but unfortunately it just is what it is. Are you guys doing anything? Yeah, you're just sieging provinces. I don't know where the strong enemies are theoretically staying, but it's not anywhere near. Go ahead and march you back over there. If they pop up, they pop up. If they don't, they don't. We'll just see what that does. And then, yeah, we're just going to have to get ready to fight Great Britain, which is going to be fun. Alright, so where were we? We're checking out all of this. They're all occupying things. Conversions are happening. Russian West Indies have revolutionaries as well. I honestly do not know how they got revolutionaries unless that's just the kind of separatists, uprising people. I don't know. Uppity peoples. Yeah. Yeah, they just have access to. They must be fairly happy otherwise. That's good. As for things, let's see. Hunting enemy fleet still. Detroit is over. That is bad. Yeah, that is a bad one. So much back and forth, but we are making progress. We've almost sorted things out. Again, -7. Like, the moment we take the war goal, we are going to be in such a phenomenal situation. Apparently we... I don't understand this. Avoiding strong enemies. I don't know of any enemies around that could possibly cause us trouble. I really do not. I really don't know where they could possibly be. We are incredibly strong. None of their armies are really that much of a concern. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, Christian converts. What do we get? Unrest and culture conversion or with prestige. Whereabouts is this? You know, let's just pick it up. Unrest, it's not that big of a deal. Our tolerance for the true faith is absurd. And, oh, you know what? Speaking of things, we should probably go ahead and keep on spending some money. We still need a fair few sailors to finish things up, so we'll let them regroup. In fact, maybe we just build up a couple of docks. Improvement amount or improvement value? That's about the same. We'll pick up them, that'll be fine, and then we still have another 5,000 ducats. Let's go ahead and... any manufactories worth noting? Not really. No, let's just go with the counting houses. Counting houses seem to be the best value for money. So we'll just burn through all of those, and that should be good enough. Alright. Well, conversion successful. Again, that's going to be a running theme, it seems. In fact, you know what? How many provinces have we got? Not that many. Yeah, this is going to be very easy for us to sort out. Yeah, this is going to be perfectly fine. Diplotech we can afford. Question, trade range, trade efficiency. No, still no benefit. And we've maxed out our naval engagement width, I think. Yeah, there's no more for us to gain there. Well, I guess it just is what it is. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what battles we can take. Again, if we can slowly chase people down, that would be ideal. Make sure that they have no manpower. We are slowly occupying them, so whatever we destroy is never returning. Whoop, and apparently... Great Britain sent their navy over here. Oh, hold your horses. No, that was only a fraction. Okay, so... That is worth knowing. All of you guys... all of you guys, there we go. We need... Yeah, we've got our 3-decker here. Do we have a, what do we call it? No, we don't have a capital ship, a flagship. But let's see, can we upgrade any? Oh, that's right, maybe that was the transport. Okay, so that's fine. We'll leave you there. In fact, I think what we can do is we'll take our large navy and we'll just sit in the strait, make sure that no one pops this way. That way we can go ahead and collect all of... That way we can collect all of our navy. Yeah, there we go. We'll drop off the light ships. They are not a concern for us. Everybody else, including the transports, we want to get our troops over to Great Britain as fast as possible. So everybody can sail across there. That should be fine. Any more that we can build? You know what? Yes, we can. 300 days, 200 days. We know that we're definitely going to have enough time to be able to build up a whole heap more. In fact, we may even be able to outpace them, depending. Yeah, that's actually quite plausible. Oh, how nice it would be to take down the naval hegemon. Alright, so that's all good. In fact, just curious, how far are we to our economic hegemon? We're at 82%. That's not bad. That should be very, very good. Mercenary manpower, war exhaustion, goods produced, mercenary discipline, minimum autonomy and territories. Oh, I do love that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, right, and of course, we're dealing with the HRE as well. We'll quickly go ahead and we'll work on this. We have brigands. Let's go ahead and... We have royal ties. Let's go ahead and improve relations with you. Dithmartian, let's go ahead and marry you as well. Again, taking up a diplomatic slot makes them more likely to want to ally us. And then you fellows, oh, we've got a guarantee on them already. Let's try... cancel and revoke. Nope, nope. Not reduce opinion. I guess there's not much else we can do here for now. No, we're just going to have to let things be. Yeah, but we'll see what we can do with the others. It'll just have to be a bit of a slower process. Alright, but either way, that is for us to deal with in the future. Alright, and we also have a whole heap of power to spend. Military leader. Okay, let's see. Oh, Semen Petrov is gone. That's a shame. He was one of our best generals. I hate to roll a new general, so you know, let's just use him. He's not as powerful as some of the others, but again, it's not the point. We just need to be doing damage, and that we will. You, my friend, we're going to quickly get you to regroup over here. We'll definitely lose this battle here. They have way too many reinforcements. But on the plus side, we can definitely weaken them substantially through the bouts. And as I said, they don't have the manpower, so it's absolutely to our advantage to be doing this. Alright, so where are we fighting? Grasslands, yep. Okay, that is a solid victory. 9,000 for over 20,000, that is not bad. 16,000 in reserves. Let's go ahead and jump on that little stack there. We'll be there on the 26th. Let's consolidate. Again, every little army that we can make disappear, the better. Yeah, they can't recover from that. And you know what? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and chase after these little tender ones. Every little bit is war score, and every little bit they will hate. So that makes it well and truly worth it. Let's see, those guys are not going to be an issue. We're going to go ahead and deal with them. I think we go ahead and we march our way up over here just so we know where they're going while they reinforce. That's good. Let's go ahead and deal with them and then swing around. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we, after we take that battle, we redirected them in this direction. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Yeah, cause them a little bit of grief. Alright, so that should be good. And you know what? I think that's probably a good spot to call things for today. Yeah, I think that's a very good spot. We've made good progress. We've re-sieged all of our lands, more or less. We're sieging down our enemy. We've got a good navy on the way, and I'm pretty sure either next episode or the episode after, we will certainly be able to get into Great Britain and finally start working on some of their forts, because good grief, it's taken us long enough. They apparently have almost 500,000 men, but where they are, I do not know. But either way, we'll figure it out as time goes by. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.